Hello everyone, welcome to Salesforce Atlas. My name is Darissa. If you're new to this channel, guys, I really hope that you're doing great. And today I have new content for you. For those of you who are preparing to take a Salesforce Administrators certification, please stay in this video. It will be very useful for you. Or if you know somebody, maybe a friend or a colleague who is preparing to take their certification, then just share this link with them. Around a year ago, I prepared a bundle with 3 practice tests. It is available on Udemy, but in today's video, I'll be sharing with you one of my practice tests that I personally created, and I will show you all the answers as well, and hopefully this will help you to practice for your Salesforce Administrator certification. So in the screen, you can see my Udemy platform, and I have 3 practice tests. Right here today, I'll be displaying one of them. And as you can see, it started with question 1, and I'm ready to go. So if you want to prepare, just follow this video and we'll be going question by question. I have followed the exam guideline and covered all the essential topics. So you will be definitely more prepared if you follow this video. Question 1, which object can you use to organize and track your marketing efforts? Tasks, events, campaigns, campaign members, or marketing? Now think about it. I'll just leave it here for a few seconds, or you can pause the video if you need a little bit more time. And the right answer is campaigns. Now I will pause the test, and now you can actually see my builder, and the right answer is campaigns. And the explanation: capture ROI with campaigns. You can organize and track your marketing efforts with Salesforce campaigns. When you align your campaign structure to your business processes and strategies, you can report ongoing marketing performance and ROI, return on investment, across activities and segments. Question 2. When touring Flow Builder's user interface, which of the following items display on flows? And the answers, possible answers: toolbox, components, button bar, highlights panel, or canvas. And you have to select 3 answers. And the right answers will be toolbox, button bar, and canvas. Now, if I go to my builder, so the explanation with some imagery as well: Flow Builder user interface. We have button bar, canvas, and toolbox. Number 1, button bar. Number 2, canvas. And number 3, toolbox. So we have button bar, where you can manage your flow, run, debug, activate, save as, save, settings, all these buttons. We have canvas. We build a flow on the canvas, add you add elements to the canvas and connect them. You can see a diagram of your flow. And toolbox, use the elements tab to add new elements such as screen and create records. Use the manager tab, this one here, to create variables, stages, choices, and other resources to use in your flow. So the right answers will be button bar, canvas, and toolbox. And next question, question 3. The sales manager created a report. The new sales user can't access the report, but everyone else is fine. What could be the issue? Actually, I had just recently this question in the Advanced Administrator as well. So it could be useful if you're taking Advanced Administrator to maybe revisit this practice test. And I think some questions will be as well in the Advanced Administrator. And the possible answers: missing access to the folder, missing sharing rule, missing permission set to view reports, or missing reports tab. You can pause the video if you need some more time, but I will go and select the right answer. And the right answer would be missing access to the folder. Now I'll pause this test and go to my builder, and missing access to the folder, explanation with reports. Reports are shared via folders. whomever has permission to the folder your report is saved in also has access to your report. Ensure that you save your report in an appropriate folder. They can't access the report is because of missing access to the folder. Next question. Question 4. In cases, which of the following types of actions are associated with milestones? Select 3. The possible answers: success, violation, completion, warning, or alert. The right answers will be success, violation, and warning. If we go to the builder, explanation with milestones, probably if you see this image, you will remember there are these 3 colors as well: green for success actions, amber for warning actions, and red for violation actions. The name of a set of steps in an entitlement process that applies to the case. These are the milestones. Users with managed entitlement permission can click a milestone's name to view the entitlement process, case criteria, time triggers, and actions associated with it. So we have success, warning, and violation actions here. And now we can go to the next question. Question 5. You need to get a tool that can help you attribute a percentage of success to noteworthy campaigns. How can you understand how your campaigns are affecting your opportunity pipeline? And possible answers: campaign report types, campaign influence, get a solution from Appexchange, or sales dashboards. And the right answer will be campaign influence. I'll pause this. If you go to the builder, the answer will be campaign influence. And the explanation of campaign influence: understand how your campaigns are affecting your opportunity pipeline. That's exactly what was said in the question. And in the scenario, campaign influence is a tool that helps you attribute a percentage of success to influential campaigns. 2 versions are available: campaign influence 1.0 for Salesforce Classic, that I don't think that many companies use Salesforce Classic, and customizable campaign influence for Classic and Lightning experience. The customizable version offers more flexibility in how you assign influence to your marketing activities. So that would be campaign influence. Next question, question 6. Select a related list on a case detail page that displays a list of steps that automatically apply to the case due to an entitlement process. Answers: case milestones, case history, tasks, or events. And you can only pick one. The right answer will be case milestones. And in the builder, we can see explanation: view the case milestones. The case milestones related list on a case detail page displays a list of milestones that automatically apply to the case due to an entitlement process. Milestones are required steps in your support process. They're metrics that represent service levels to provide to each of your customers. Examples of milestones include first response and resolution times on cases. And next question, question 7. In the Lightning App Builder, you want to use the Highlights panel component to display key record fields along with page-level actions. Which steps should you complete before adding the component? Select 2 answers. And the possible answers: add actions to the page layout, add global actions to the page, add fields to the compact layout assigned to the object, or make fields mandatory. And the right answers will be add actions to the page layout and add fields to the compact layout assigned to the object. And if we go to the builder, you will see in the explanation, Highlights panel component. The fields that appear in the Highlights panel come from the compact layout assigned to the object. The actions in the Highlights panel come from the Salesforce Mobile and Lighting Experience Actions section of the page layout. Record highlights show up to the first 7 fields on the desktop and up to the first 10 fields in the Salesforce mobile app. Yeah, so it's add actions to the page layout and add fields to the compact layout assigned to the object. Question 8. Your sales users are collaborating on opportunities. They want to see who worked on a recent opportunity last. How this information can appear on the recently viewed list on the opportunities homepage. And you have to select one answer here. Salesforce admin should select last modified by to display on the recently viewed list. Sales users should select created by to display on the recently viewed list. Sales users should select last modified by to display on the recently viewed list. Or Salesforce admin should select created by to display on the recently viewed list. Now you can pause this video if you need to think a little bit longer. And the answer will be the very first one. Salesforce admin should select last modified by to display on the recently viewed list. Now, if we pause this, and the explanation would be select which fields appear in the recently viewed list. Only Salesforce admins can select and order the fields to display for the recent records quick list, recently viewed. As a Salesforce admin, you can customize the recently viewed list that appears on the home page for most standard and custom objects. Choose and order the fields to display so that your users see the information that's most important for your company. So only Salesforce Administrator, sales users don't have enough of power for that. And we want to display last modified by, not the created by in this scenario. Next question, question 9. Currently, users can't delete cases. The VP of support wants to let selected employees delete cases from the system. Which steps should you follow? Select 2. Assign users, create a validation rule, assign profiles, or create a permission set. And the right answer will be create a permission set and assign users. The explanation will be create a permission set and assign it to selected users. A permission set is a collection of settings and permissions that give users access to various tools and functions. Permission sets extend users' functional access without changing their profiles. Next question, question 10. In Chatter, which of the following are the standard actions on posts available by default and can't be modified? Select 4. Edit, bookmark, mute, create new task, add topic, or delete. You have to select 4 answers. And the right answers will be bookmark, mute, add topic, and delete. And if we go to the builder, then explanation, Chatter post actions and layouts. Actions on posts and comments appear in the drop-down menu on a post or comment. Users can edit, bookmark, mute, and delete posts and topics, and create tasks from posts. The standard bookmark, delete, mute, and add topic actions on posts are available by default, and you can't modify them. However, you can add more actions like the edit and create new task actions, standard ones that are available by default, and you can't modify them. Question 11. When the user updates opportunities to meet specific criteria, it should trigger an email alert and launch a flow. Which automation tool can help you with this task? Is it workflow rules, process builder, approval process, or assignment rule? And the right answer will be process builder. And I will pause this. And it's the process builder and explanation. Many of the tasks you assign, the emails you send, and other record updates are a vital part of your standard process. Instead of doing this repetitive work manually, you can configure processes to do it automatically. Process Builder helps you automate your business processes and gives you a graphical representation as you build it. Now, Process Builder versus Workflow. Use the more powerful and flexible Process Builder to perform the same actions as Workflow. With Process Builder, you can create a record of any object type, update any related record, not just the record or its parent. Use a quick action to create a record, update a record, or log a call. Invoke a process from another process. Launch a flow. You can't schedule this action with Workflow. Send an email. Send a custom notification. Post to Chatter. Submit a record approval. Now, also, we can't create any new workflow rules anymore. Now, everything is moving to Flow. Even with Process Builder, we can create new nodes, and we can still use Process Builder, but everything is slowly moving to Flow. I wonder how many questions, or is there going to be even one question related to Process Builder, as Salesforce is moving everything to Flow. But it is still good to know that not that long time ago, Process Builder would be the right tool if there was workflow rules or Process Builder for launching a flow. So we can launch a flow even with another flow, but in this scenario, it would be a Process Builder. Resume the test, and next question, question 12. How can you delete standard fields from the record pages? Run the report and backup data, then delete. You can't delete standard fields. Remove from page layouts, then delete. Run a report to check if fields are blank, then delete. And the right answer will be, you can't delete standard fields. If I pause this, and let's review the explanation. With customized standard fields, you can't delete standard fields, but you can remove them from your page layouts. Resume. And next question, question 13. How can you automatically calculate values based on the contents of other fields? Workflow rule, formula fields, roll-up summary fields, or Process Builder? And the right answer here will be formula fields. I love formula fields. They are really helpful to just calculate or pull data from another object. And if I pause this and we go to my builder, formula fields and explanation, a formula is an algorithm that derives its value from other fields, expressions, or values. Formulas can help you automatically calculate the value of a field based on other fields. And next question, question 14. Your sales leadership team have drafted a new step-by-step workflow for dealing with opportunities. It is a better and more efficient way. The new system requires different stages. What do you have to do in order to activate the new workflow? Select 2. And the possible answers: create a new record type, create a new sales process, add more stages to the current sales process, create a new page layout, or create new status. And the right answers will be create a new record type and create a new sales process. And if we go to the explanation side, use business processes to display different pick list values according to each user's profile. You can use multiple business processes to track separate sales, support, and lead life cycles. So with sales processes, you can create different sales processes that include some or all of the pick list values available for the opportunity stage field. And after creating a sales, support, lead, or solution process, assign the process to a record type. The record type determines the user profiles that are associated with the business process. Next question, question 15. What should sales and marketing users do to relate an opportunity to a campaign? Select 2. Create a record that identifies the influential campaign on the campaign member. Create a record that identifies the influential campaign on the opportunity. Select the primary campaign source on the campaign member. Select the primary campaign source on the opportunity. And the right answers will be create a record that identifies the influential campaign on the opportunity and select the primary campaign source on the opportunity. And I'll pause this if we go to the explanation bit. And the explanation with an image for people with photogenic memory, this may be very useful. Add influential campaigns to an opportunity. When you're using a custom model with customizable campaign influence and the model set as a default, you manually create a campaign influence record. So this is a campaign influence record. Each time a campaign makes an impact on an opportunity, create a record that identifies the influential campaign and enter an attribution percentage. So we have select the primary campaign source on the opportunity, create a record, and we have create a record that identifies the influential campaign on the opportunity. Create a record that identifies the influential campaign on the opportunity. So we have campaign influence, we have this opportunity, and it will be linked to this campaign. Next question. Lightning page region can contain up to how many components? 100, 150, 20, or 50? And the right answer will be 100. The Lightning page region can contain up to 100 components. And the next question, question 17. Service agents required to store records in Salesforce that keep a log of customer issues and show agents a complete customer overview. What tool should they use? Cases, accounts, contacts, or activities? It's cases. If you said cases, you are right. I'll just pause this. And I just quickly found the explanation with cases. Cases are a Salesforce tool that agents use to interact with customers to help get their problems solved. They really are the backbone of Service Cloud. Cases are powerful records in Salesforce that keep a log of customer issues, show agents a complete customer overview, and so much more right on the platform. Customize cases to fit your business needs and ensure that your customers receive the service they deserve. So it's all about cases. That's our support teams work daily with cases. So let's see what's next. Question 18. Which of the following pre-built solutions can be installed from the Appexchange? Select 3. We have Apex Actions, Lightning Data, Classic Data, Bolt Solutions, or Flow Solutions. And the right answers will be Lightning Data, Bolt Solutions, and Flow Solutions. Not sure if there's even Classic Data. Now in the explanation, again with an image, hopefully it will help you even better to memorize it. Solutions by type. We have apps, bold solutions, flow solutions, lightning data, and components. So if you have components or apps, it would be as well one of the options. Let's say apps, bold solutions, flows, lightning data, and components. And you can see solutions by type right here. Apps, bold solutions, flow solutions, lightning data, and components. Here's you. And next question, question 19. You need to import 5,000 contact records and prevent duplicates by uploading records according to contact email addresses. What tool should you use for this task? Data import wizard, data loader IO, data loader, or email? And the right answer will be data import wizard. And the data import wizard, so the key here is 5,000. It's important to check what object records do you need to import, and how many records. If you're loading less than 50,000 records, then it will be data import wizard. The object you need to import is supported by import wizards. To see what import wizards are available and thus what objects they support from setup, enter data import wizard in the quick find box. Then select import wizard. So if you want to check it in your environment, or in sandbox environment, or maybe in one of your playgrounds, you want to prevent duplicates by uploading records according to account name and site, contact name address, or lead email address. And we had here by uploading records according to contact email addresses. So you want to look at some keywords as well in your questions. And in this scenario, data import wizard will be the right answer. If we go back and resume our test, let's go to the next question. And question 20, your company has agreed to set the days between Monday and Friday and hours between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. when marketing users can log into the org. It's 6:03 and the marketing user is still logged in. Why is it like that? And the possible answers: the user is working on a weekend. Users can't log in after 6 p.m. If they were logged in before, they can carry on with their work. Users can continue to view their current page, but they can't take any further action. The time on their laptop is incorrect. And the right answer here is users can continue to view their current page, but they can't take any further action. If we go to the explanation, with login hours, if users are logged in and our user is already logged in, if users are logged in when their login hours end, they can continue to view their current page, but they can't take any further actions. They won't be able to edit anything in the records. And if they log out and try to log in again, they won't be able to log in until the next day, or whenever it meets their working hours. Next question, question 21. The VP of Finance has a couple of requests for you. The VP wants asset records to be visible to platform users and let the finance team populate these. How can you achieve this? Select 3. Set org by default to read-write. Assign users. Set org by default to read-only. Assign profiles. Or create permission set. And the right answers will be create a permission set, assign profiles, and set org by default to read only. And here you can see create a permission set org by default to read only, and assign profiles. These will be the answers, and create permission set is to give edit access. And if we go back, resume test, And next question, question 22. A sales user is trying to log into Salesforce and receives a code sent to their mobile phone for verification of identity. Why did it happen? They are logging in from a non-trusted IP range. They are logging in outside of allowed login hours. They put the wrong password too many times, or they use the new email address. And the right answer will be they are logging in from a non-trusted IP range. If I go here, trusted IP ranges define a list of IP addresses from which users can log in without receiving a login challenge for verification of their identity, such as a code sent to their mobile phone. These are trusted IP ranges. And next question, question 23. Salesforce Administrator, you have renamed some objects in Salesforce. Which of the following items may need manual updates? Select 3. Objects linked to email templates, standard report names, titles of email templates, list views, or dashboard names. And the right answers will be standard report names, titles of email templates, and list views. And the explanation, and we can see the explanation here. Considerations for renaming tab and field labels. After renaming tabs, objects, or fields, check the following additional items that may need manual updates. Review all list view names. So list view names continue to display the original object name until you change them manually. Check the standard report names and descriptions for the objects you renamed. Update the titles and descriptions of any email templates that contain the original object field or field name. Manually change any other items you customized with the new object or field name. For example, custom fields, page layouts, and record types may contain the original tab or field name. So there is a consideration for renaming tab and field labels. And just remember standard report names, titles of email templates, or list views. And next question, question 24. You need to bridge the gap between marketing and sales and promote your successes, ROI, to internal stakeholders. Identify where money goes and where it comes in. Understand how leads and contacts engage at multiple touchpoints. Make smarter budgeting decisions based on past marketing performance. Which Salesforce tool can help you with all this? Sales path, campaigns, campaign influence, or forecasting? And the right answer here will be campaigns. And I'll just pause this. If we go to the explanation, get to know Salesforce campaigns. That's an article. So all these titles that you've seen before, these are the names of Salesforce help articles if you want some more information online. Many cross-functional teams struggle to adequately communicate and hand off important data and resources. Use Salesforce campaigns to bridge the gap between marketing and sales and promote your successes to internal stakeholders. You can define campaign types, organize assets, add members, create campaign hierarchies, and then track and report on campaign performance. Tools like campaign influence and Einstein attribution help attribute success and optimize future campaigns. By using campaigns, you can identify where money goes and where it comes in, communicate ROI to internal stakeholders, understand how leads and contacts engage at multiple touchpoints, make smarter budgeting decisions based on past campaign performance, get access to part of engagement data, Einstein AI tools, and more. If I go back, yeah, just remember it's campaigns. That's how you can fulfill this requirement. And next question, question 25. The sales manager has requested to change the key fields displayed in the highlights panel for account records. Which of the following steps should you take to complete the requirement? And the possible answers we have in the Lightning App Builder. So you have to imagine in the Lightning App Builder, drag and drop the highlights panel and select the field. In the accounts object, edit the page layout and drag and drop fields to the highlight panel. In the Lightning App Builder, select the highlight panel and use the filters to hide show the key fields. In the accounts object, create a new compact layout with fields and change the compact layout assignment to the new compact layout. And the right answer will be in the accounts object, create new compact layout fields and change the compact layout assignment to the new compact layout. And in the explanation, you will see create compact layouts. We are still using them. I know Salesforce is slowly maybe moving away from compact layouts as we have dynamic pages, but we can still use compact layouts. We can still create them and use compact layouts to customize the fields that display for object records when viewed in the Salesforce mobile app and Lightning experience. And if I go to the next question, question 26, when sharing a case with another user, what sort of access and permission the other user should have? Select 2. Access to the account associated with the case, access to the contact associated with the case, read permission on cases, or read-write permission on cases. And the right answers here will be access to the account associated with the case and read permission on cases. And the explanation, share cases. To share a case with another user, that user must have access to the account associated with the case and their read permission on cases. And let's go to the next question. Question 27. Salesforce Administrator, you need to set up field history tracking for opportunities. You have selected 20 fields, but cannot save the changes. What could be the reason? Select three answers. You have selected roll-up summary fields. You have selected pick list fields. You have selected auto number fields. You reached the limit of fields. You have selected formula fields. And the right answers here will be, you have selected roll-up summary fields, you have selected auto number fields, and you have selected formula fields. Yeah, you can't track the following fields: formula, roll-up summary, or auto number fields, created by and last modified by, fields that have the AI prediction checkbox selected, expected revenue field on opportunities, and you can't track master solution title or the master solution details fields on solutions. These fields display only for translated solutions in organizations with multilingual solutions enabled. Now, if I go back, we can resume the test. So you can't track these fields. And next question, question 28. The VP of Sales started using a new app and has asked you to create a customized version of the accounts page with related records and activities in the app. Which of the following Lightning page types are you going to use? And the possible answers email application pane, app page, home page, or record page. You will select record page. That will be the right answer. And if I pause it, explanation, record page. With a record page, you can create a customized version of an object's record page, tailoring it to your user's needs. Custom record pages are supported in Lightning, Experience, and the Salesforce mobile app. So that would be record page. And question 29. You're starting a new onboarding process for sales users. These are the standard requirements. Use Sales Cloud Analytics templates and apps. Create, edit, and delete surveys. Read, create, edit, and delete accounts and opportunities. Create and customize list views and reports. What is the best way to fulfill the requirement? And the possible answers: permission set groups, public group, sharing rule, or permission set. And the right answer here will be permission set groups. So you want to create a bucket with various permission sets in one place and then easily assign it to multiple users. Let's pause it and let's go to the explanation page. And with permission set groups, I really love them. A permission set group streamlines permissions assignment and management. Use a permission set group to bundle permission sets together based on user job functions. Users assigned the permission set group receive the combined permissions of all the permission sets in the group. You can include a permission set in more than one permission set group. Updates in the permission set propagate to all permission set groups that include the permission set. You can also remove individual permissions from a group with the muting feature to further customize the group. So you can also mute some permissions, which is a very good feature. You can mute them and then later unmute them. But the right answer will be permission set groups. Provides you lots of flexibility and saves you time. You don't have to manually assign permission set one user at a time. And let's go to next question. Question 30. Which of the objects and fields comes out of the box with your Salesforce organization? Select 3. Standard fields, custom objects, other standard fields, custom fields, standard objects, or other standard objects. And the right answers will be standard fields, standard objects, and other standard objects. And if we pause this and we just go quickly to the explanation, object management settings in Lightning Experience, standard objects and fields. A standard object, such as account or contact, comes out of the box with your Salesforce organization. Other standard objects. Some standard objects aren't housed in the Object Manager. Standard objects with more specific purpose and customization can be found in Setup using the Quick Find box. From Setup, enter the object name in the Quick Find box, then select the customization. But we have standard objects or standard fields and other standard objects. I will be hitting this Finish Test button. I know we're only halfway, but I'm not even too sure if I am allowed to share all 60 questions with you as it is on another platform. So I shared 30 with you. Let's see, hopefully nothing bad happens here and I don't get my test removed from the platform. But let me finish, click this Finish button, click Finish Test. And yeah, we should be 50%. And at least you see as well a little preview of how it looks when you actually take this practice test, you have this really nice dashboard, and then you can go through all questions. You can review your questions, you can retake the test, and it will show you all the correct, wrong, skipped, unanswered questions. And I have as well prepared the knowledge areas. We have configuration and setup. So I'm matching all questions with the actual Salesforce exam criteria and the exam guideline. So we have these multiple sections there. And I know that in your actual exam, you'll have configuration setup with 12 questions. You will have Object Manager and Lightning App Builder with 12 questions. Sales and Marketing Application with 8 questions. Service and Support Applications with around 7 questions. Productivity and Collaboration with around 4 questions. Data and Analytics Management with 8 questions. And Workflow Process Automation with 9 questions. Now, all right, I was now advertising a little bit the platform, but all I really wanted today is to share with some practice questions and answers and explanation as well around those questions. I know those were 30 questions, but it is still good. It's better than nothing. I'm not too sure if I can share all 60 videos just like this online. Maybe I'll create another video with another 10 or 20 questions later on. But I really hope that you will find this useful, and please share it with anyone you know who is preparing for Salesforce Administrator certification. I'm sure they will find this useful, and it will help them to pass their certification. I know Salesforce Administrator certification can get really stressful, especially if it's your first one, because it is tricky. There could be more than one right answer, but you have to select the best answer that follows the best Salesforce practice. And as always, thanks a lot for getting this far in the video. Well, definitely good luck in your Salesforce certification journey. And until next time, see you guys.